Happy New Year from the Marine Corps Heritage Foundation. 2021 was a challenging year, but we made it through and we look forward with hope for 2022. I want to thank each of you for your continued enthusiastic support during the past year. The Foundation remains committed to our mission to preserve and share the incredible legacy of the Corps, a legacy that will be celebrated and remembered for years to come. You'll remember that the National Museum of the Marine Corps was still closed to the public at the start of 2021, which meant museum and foundation teams continued to implement new and creative ways for communicating and sharing Marine Corps history, including a scavenger hunt in Semper Fidelis Memorial Park, a 3D virtual storefront of the museum's gift shop, and numerous other digital and online educational opportunities. Last February, the museum's traveling combat art exhibition debuted at the Pima Air and Space Museum in Tucson, Arizona. It was on display there for 7 months before continuing its tour to the National Museum of the Pacific War in Fredericksburg, Texas. This year, the exhibit has stops scheduled for the St. George Art Museum in St. George, Utah, and the National Museum of the United States Air Force in Dayton, Ohio. In April, the Foundation hosted its first virtual awards program to honor 19 individuals internationally for their outstanding portrayal of Marine Corps history and service in compelling works of art and literature. We presented awards to former NASA Administrator Major General Charles Bolden, Jr., United States Marine Corps, and former Foundation President and CEO, Lieutenant General Robert R. Blackman, Jr., United States Marine Corps, during our virtual production. You can watch the event on the Foundation's YouTube channel if you missed it. In 2021, we recognized the talents of 11 children in the museum's 3rd annual student art competition. The museum reopened to visitors in May, with COVID protocols in place, and celebrated its 15th anniversary in November. The National Museum remains the most fascinating, inspirational, and educational destination for learning about our nation's history as seen through the eyes of Marines. Educating all Americans about the Marine Corps is a key part of the Foundation's mission, and last year we hired a 2nd teacher in residence, doubling our capacity for educational support. A number of live events were safely held in the museum throughout the year, including family days, floral workshops, the showing of various Marine Corps and military-themed films in the Medal of Honor Theater, and the ever-popular summer concert series. And also in 2021, the Foundation's events team managed nearly 200 private events, including weddings, promotions, retirements, and other celebrations in the museum and Semper Fidelis Memorial Chapel. In Semper Fidelis Memorial Park, on the grounds adjacent to the museum, we installed over 1,400 new commemorative bricks and 2 plaques. Speaking of the park, we completed plans to expand the park, and we expect to break ground early this year. The expansion will double the length of the current pathways, creating space for additional memorial bricks and new monuments and rally point locations. Progress continues on the exhibits in the museum's final phase, which will represent history from the end of the Vietnam War to present day. Visitors can view the ongoing construction from a balcony above. We stay committed to ensuring that all chapters in our Corps' history will one day be preserved within the museum's walls and never forgotten. I'm honored to have served this past year as the President and CEO, and I'm really proud of the great work your foundation continues to do, providing a place for Marines and their families and friends to get together and see their service honored and preserved forever. I look forward to what we can accomplish together in 2022, bringing the Marine Corps story to more and more Americans and continuing to improve this magnificent home for all Marines. Again, we could not do any of this without your faithful and generous support. Your investment in our mission makes it all possible. Thank you for that. So here's to a great 2022. Make plans to visit the museum this year. We'd love to see you. Thank you, and Semper Fidelis.